Yeah, low part is soft, for sure. Oh, fucking icy. No jäässä, saatana!
One of the most important things that I've learned is that mountains don't care about goals and schedules.
Vitu paska. Vittu.
Here in the Arctic, if you want to ride big lines, you need a lot of time. You need to study the locations and wait, and then go out when conditions align.
Topissa! Woo!
But sometimes life brings you sudden opportunities, and you have to make things work with a limited amount of time.
You're going to Norway!
Norway, day one. Took me about 2 days to get here. Furthest north I've ever been. Linking up with Antti. We got a splitter day right now, so stoke is high.
Oh my god, this is gonna suck for me.
I'm going that way. I'm going for the first ascent. First crux completed.
Totally blew it, my guiding style here. We kind of keep going there, but I think I'm gonna put on splitboard crampons.
The sharps.
Yep.
Last season I got an email from American action sports film company Teton Gravity Research. They were asking if I would like to film for their upcoming snowboard film. Like in many ways, getting included in the productions like this is a dream for a professional snowboarder.
Does this thing have a name?
Yeah, it's called Postals Fjället. Yeah.
Postals Fjället.
Exactly.
AKA Cauliflower Peak.
In professional snowboarding, you have two different basic routes. Either you go competing or you film a video part. And to be honest, I haven't really filmed that many video parts. So getting this opportunity from TGR wasn't a surprise for me. And to my biggest surprise, one of my favorite riders, Nick Russell, contacted me and asked if he could come to the Arctic and film with me for the project.
Heavenly, divine, stunning. I've already seen about a lifetime worth of lines in the 12 hours that I've been in the country, so pretty blown away, to be honest.
And that was basically it. I really wanted to make it happen, and that's what we're here to do now.
Well, it doesn't happen always on the first day of the trip that you make it to the summit.
Jumping in the sun, we'll take it. A little bit of pow.
Yeah. Little bit, Paul. Exactly. Little bit. Not a lot. The plan is that Nick's gonna go down from the summit, down climb, and check some nice line from there, and I'm gonna go to the other side. First lines of the trip.
I wish I had 2 axes. My snowboarding definitely started out with a more freestyle mindset, and I'd say really the last 10-15 years or so it has evolved into so much more than actually just snowboarding. Just having that footing in scary places is really important. Jesus Christ. You know, I think a lot of this is all a mental battle, and so if you can control your own mind, you're gonna feel more comfortable out there, and everything's just gonna feel that much better. Well, I was actually a little bit more fucked up than I was hoping for. Burrowed into the top of the line though, and just in time for this fat cloud to be obstructing the entire face.
Well, it really can't get more classic than this. When you're ready to drop in, clouded, fully clouded. And it just seems to be building it up.
You're always at the mercy of the elements here. You know, you do what you can, and then at the end of it, it comes down to like the clouds and the sun. I think we waited up top there for about 2 hours. Been there before, I'll be there again, and now I got to stand on top of a peak in a cloud in Norway.
Dropping! God damn it! That fucking cloud, bro. Joo, voiko tulla?
Nyt se alkaa menemään taas vähän umpeen.
Ok, no mä ootan.
I don't like window shopping at all. I like to move in the mountains with certain flow, and when that flow stops, it is very hard to motivate yourself going again.
But I gotta remember myself. Antti, you love it. Antti, you love this job. You love it, right? Ai aukko tulee.
Joo, tulen.
Make us ready.
After 3 hours on the top, we finally got a window of light. But finding that attack after waiting for so long is tough. And even though I wrote the line, I wasn't really happy how I did it.
Nice work! Oh my god, I freaking forgot how it sucks to wait the weather, man. You made that window perfectly. The ultimate window shopping. Yeah, man.
Oh,
That's crazy. Well, first day. Welcome. That's how it is on this little window in a low pressure system. So, yeah.
down climb was pretty real.
Yeah. It's pretty real.
Really wishing I used that rope. I'm like halfway down it. Like, oh god damn it. Idiot.
Yeah, if you slip, you fall the whole face. Pretty much. But glad you didn't.
I freaking hate my calendar, man. If I would get to choose, my calendar would be empty. It would just say weather window, and that's it. 6-month weather window would be my dream. I would just wait for the good conditions and go out then. But that's not the way world works. On this trip, we have 2 weeks and weather forecast is showing polar low pressure, which can be quite chaotic.
And about 500 coolers around the corner. This place is just stacked. Look at that one, right at the head of the valley there, diagonal.
Yeah, definitely a cornice on the top.
You got some good eyes, man. Snow's kind of chewed. It's like debris and little Furman Nerman out there.
Go up a little bit until we get to the fresh part, you know? Or at least when we can see the cornice. More snow here for sure.
Do you not like the wind right now?
I don't like the wind.
Yeah.
I just don't like it because the conditions are not optimal. But I don't know how you're feeling. I have all the time in the world to wait for conditions, but up to you too.
You know, like I said earlier, I'm not attached.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, we're in it.
Yeah.
I'm halfway up it, so like,
Yeah.
I go either way.
Like, let's put it this way. If you wouldn't be here, I'd be fishing. And I don't fish.
Well, I think it's good from a safety perspective and like from a ego perspective to practice bailing,
I think so too.
you know?
I did 2 things last season where I didn't bail. And I was thinking about bailing the whole time. Went to the top. First one I released the slab, got into the abbey, hit the wall, broke a rib. And the second one, there was a spot where I'm like, I should down climb this. I didn't down climb and I slipped, didn't have time to try self-arrest and for some freaking reason I stopped. Those were close calls and they were not optimal conditions. So that's why I guess like my risk-taking level hasn't really gone lower, but I'm just trying to think like when it really makes sense to like go up.
For sure. I mean, that gut intuition is right 100% of the time in the mountains. Whatever inkling someone has, you know, listen to it.
Absolutely fucking horrible. Well,
Those upper turns were really good.
yeah. Does you think we could get it in better condition?
Yeah, for sure. That's probably the right call. So I can't tell if it's just midnight right now and my eyes are all blurry or it's a haze of cloud right there.
It's hazy.
Yeah.
Plus it's midnight.
And I've been on the most fucked up sleeping schedule of my life. I have no idea like what my body is doing or telling me right now. First cooks.
Holy shit. Who's going? Rock, paper, scissors right now.
I can go.
You can go? Alright, go ahead, Enni. Fuck yeah.
Nowadays I don't really follow the competitive side of snowboarding, and one of the first days I'm riding with Enni and I'm like, hey Enni, have you ever been to an Olympics? She's like, yeah, 3 of them. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Enni, she's best female snowboarder ever come out from Finland. Lately she's been focusing much more in the backcountry and freeriding. It's so fun to ride with her. She's calm, she's a very good rider, and it's good times.
Officially happy to be off my splitboard for a while. A brutal skin track. I was saying to Enni like, alright, you can again thank me about just looking at the map. That looks really cool, let's go. Well, I hope there's POW.
Just moments where it feels like it's completely calm and clearing, and then next second it's dumping.
Yeah, it's steeper than I thought. Always is, huh?
When you don't bring the plates, the snow doubles. It's like big line, a lot of new snow, and when you can't see, it basically goes against everything that you're taught.
It's a difficult sport, we could say.
Make it look so easy. I watch Arctic Lines and I just see Antti riding perfect powder above the ocean, golden light. Oh yeah, super easy. I mean, unless it magically pops blue right now, I don't see myself going up there.
I'm with you. Easy to come back now that we know it also. We don't really have to be too disappointed if we don't go to the top, we can return. It's so nice, like the lower part, you know? Doesn't get more classic than that.
When it cleared, it was heartbreaking. I had been checking the weather forecast a lot. There were models showing that it would clear during the time it cleared, actually. Our decision was right. You don't go if it's too dangerous. But it's a bummer in a way. If you are packing out from a line that you can see, you have at least done your forecasting right. You have trusted the forecast and your gut on that. In many ways, I feel like it's a failure from my end. We just went out a bit too early. At the end of the day, it is what it is. We're out here, we're trying our best, and right now it is finally looking like there's gonna be a 1 full day of sun. But it's also gonna be the last cold day of the season. So we really need to make this work, because otherwise the whole point why we are on this trip might not work.
So, how
I think our next window starts
tomorrow evening and ends Sunday afternoon. It's maybe a sunny day in between low pressures.
You know, if we could go in like in an area that maybe has similar options and we can just hang out in that area for the whole time. It's just hard for me to help contribute to the plan when I'm so green in the area. I can't even pronounce a single peak out here, so.
Oh yeah. So what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna make a coffee. We will make coffee and we decide the spot that we're gonna go to, and then you have to pronounce that name of that mountain. Is that a good deal right now?
The whole winter I had been planning to go ride Postadsfjället in good snow conditions. And after our first day out there, we were not successful due to the weather. I thought it makes a lot of sense to go back there because we had a lot of information about the snowpack.
Back up at Cauliflower Peak. Hopefully get a little redemption on the face and maybe check out the corner pocket. See what this new snow has done. Psyched.
Our main plan is to get a nice line done during the morning and then go to the main object, which is the Cauliflower face, the highest point of the mountain.
All right. Everyone else went there. They're going to the bench, plateau, and I am gonna go up there.
When you're out with the big crew and filming, you want to ride your own lines.
So, what's your plan, Nick?
I think go up to the V on the left there.
There's two lines that get the first morning light. The one that I'm going to, and the other very beautiful one that Nick had laid his eyes on. And a good thing is that there's a plateau in the middle where the filmers can go and see what's happening. This makes spreading the crew around a bit easier.
What are you thinking?
I might just ride the small shoot down from the platform.
That one's kind of cool too.
So, in many ways, we had all planned out. Only thing that we weren't sure was that how the new snow would be reacting.
Ah, motherfucker. Just popped off a wind slab, all good. I feel good taking a few more steps, but this thing is super wind loaded. Yeah, with what we do, there's certainly inherent risks involved. It's a gray area that we live in of managing risk and reward. All we can do is figure out how to most safely go into dangerous places. It's kind of an ongoing process that I think all of us digest on our own, and it's a very personal thing.
Do not fall.
And ultimately, you're the only person that can make the call of whether or not you should be doing that. I feel okay about continuing on this right side, climbing the rime.
Nice. You can see the sun. Now, go check the entry for the line and then figure the snow. That's the coolest things I've done on this trip so far.
avalanche lookers left of my line just popped. Big one.
Antti, I don't want to tell you what to do, but you know, you're on a really big face. Well, it's not working. Getting the pretty obvious sign that the mountain doesn't want us here right now. So we are bailing. I am bailing. Yeah, with what we do, there's certainly inherent risks involved. And I think that's what makes it such a unique aspect of snowboarding. You know, you're not in control. All we can do is try to mitigate that and achieve what we want to do, which ultimately isn't riding a nice line, but being able to listen to the mountains and figure out when is the time to be there and when is the time to be curled up at home reading a book.
Nice!
Oh, that was fun.
Nice work.
You too. That didn't look too fun, the situation up there.
So sketchy.
Yeah.
I don't really want Antti to ride that line, but
Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do. He's still up there, but I don't know.
I will not do it. I will go back where I came from and I will ride a mellower line there. I'm a bit too sketched on this with these conditions and data we got.
Oh, something today. Yo. That was a good secondary option. Freaking postage feeling. Thank you.
I think like not being discouraged and like getting bummed out when it doesn't work out is super important.
Give it a shot.
Maintaining that optimism is super crucial. It's not easy work to go snowboarding like this, you know, but like we want to do it, we want to be here. I tell you that much.
Pikku tourilla tässä. Sitä alkua uskaltanut laskea ihan täpöillä, kun siinä oli sitä jäätä, että ei vahingossa lipsaha perseelleen, niin ennemmin vähän lanasin sen ja sit avasin sen.
Nice one, dude.
Oh, thank you. You as well.
Thank you.
Pretty good.
Yeah, fun stuff. It was worth it.
Still thinking about doing the exposed line.
Not really.
Me neither. It's maybe not the day for it.
Yeah.
We would need today for it to stabilize and then tomorrow to come ride bigger lines, but
Yeah.
we don't have tomorrow. It's gonna get cloudy.
Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not. I love your optimism. It's good. Yeah. After those avalanches started to happen, it obviously put everyone on the edge. But the main phase didn't have the same tension in the snowpack. It's kind of a dream tour for me to go from the ridge, then ride down the north face and then come here. So cool. So in the end, it was quite easy decision to go to the top, to go check it at least. I'll try this one here.
And this one, it enters like this. Right?
Yeah. So I can cut to the right if something releases.
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of nice. It's sort of broken terrain with like these rime ribs, you know.
Rami, I will drop in here. Nick is probably gonna do the one from the Lucas ride from the summit, and there would be another line, but on that you are fully committed to the exposure, so I don't want to do that. So I think I'm gonna do this, and we're looking stuff with Enni.
Pretty much just below me. Antti goes riders left of me.
Pretty sick line to the rider's right.
Vähän kuumottaa ehkä.
I think Enni is in the middle of a process where she is learning some of the things that I had to learn a while ago.
Oot sä laskenut tätä?
Joo.
Miten sä oot laskenut se silloin?
Sulla kuvaa siitä.
Joo.
Riding lines is not just riding, it's navigating. You have to know where to go, and sometimes figuring that out can be very difficult. Especially if there is a potential instability in the snowpack.
Silloin sun pitää työstää sitä tuonne, noin se slaffi lähtee tonne tippuun ja sun pitää mennä tosta välistä.
I've been in many situations where I have had to ask questions from a more experienced rider, and now in some ways I feel like I can give some of that experience back to Enni.
Se on loppujen lopuksi aika kliini.
Niin.
Et siitä jos lähtee, siinä on se vaan, että jos lentää niistä kliffeiltä, mutta ne ei ole niin isoja kuitenkaan, mutta silti. Okay, Antti dropping. Yeah! Hey guys, some better on the line. Snow is freaking epic. It's so good to ride. Guys, enjoy.
Enni, drop in 10. Jee!
Se oli hyvä.
Vittu jes.
Ah,
Ei vielä hullu hyvä laske.
Well, a couple good results there from Antti and Enni. Not any activity to speak of. So, gonna give this thing a shot. Hey guys, I'm about to start the rappel. You got this. A little further. I think definitely a constant mindset for me is confident uncertainty. Every day you're going up there and you don't know if you're going to ride the line. You know, you don't know if it's going to work out, especially in such a dynamic landscape as this. Okay, off rappel. Really the only way to get acquainted with these bigger mountains is to try and like put in the man hours of actually being in the mountains. Sometimes the portal opens and sometimes it doesn't. And that's just the way it goes. When it does open, holy cow, let me tell you. Yes. So fun. No avalanches. Yes.
That was so cool. Whole crew, we were successful today, I'd say. I've never had snow like that on that face, never. So it just tells that you have to, like, if you want to score good conditions, you have to do the research and you have to invest time. I'm definitely putting this place to the list in Arctic Lines. Now, let's go down, have lunch, coffee, and check the web.
You know, trip coming to an end, and we're just really working hard to make this work. The conditions are far from ideal right now. It's raining, it's windy, it's warm, and if I were at home and the conditions were like this, I would not be out in the mountains. But, you know, coming halfway around the world, like, we're gonna try, we're gonna go riding. And you know, thankfully, Antti's like super fired up to try to make it work. I think he's probably driving himself a little crazy looking at weather and trying to figure out the best option. And, you know, maybe there is no good option. Like, maybe we just go to Tromsø and go party for a few nights. I don't know. And sort of at this point, like, I didn't really care what we did. Like, I didn't know any of these lines existed before. So, like, it doesn't matter where we go to me. You know, I just want to go shred and see if we can make something happen. It's almost like we skipped spring and went straight to summer. End up climbing this south face of another peak I can't pronounce, and snow is just deteriorating by the minute.
wow, dude. Pretty cool. With sun. Whoa,
crossing all these, like, they're almost bergshrunds, just big holes in the mountain, and you can hear water running underneath the rock. Hey, we're gonna get some activity. I hope it's not too sticky. Yeah, it'll go. The top. Like, thankfully there's like sort of just this main funnel that everything went into that we were gonna ride through. And so knowing that everything was gonna flush there, we decided to just really take like a adventure approach to this. 50 degrees out.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, do we have to like ride it in sections rather than...
I think so. Yeah, it might not be top to bottom flowing like the way you see in the movies, but this is kind of like reality of trying to go shred. You adapt to the terrain and the conditions that are presented in front of you. Highest rideable point. Nice one. And all of a sudden, like, this huge eagle just starts circling. He's just having a blast, and these thermals just floating, right? And so you see something like that, and it's like those reminders of why we're out here, right? It's like, just soak it in and enjoy it. This is gonna be a good time.
Mountains don't care about your goals and schedules. Most of the time, it's not blower powder and great light.
Nice work.
Mostly we're just waiting in the clouds and trying to figure out where it's safe to ride. And if you don't tell these stories, I feel that people can get a wrong idea about what big mountain snowboarding actually is.
I'm all clear, Antti. You might want to wait a sec for this fluff to pass.
It's all about adapting and trying to experience everything as a whole. And if you can do that, you can have a lot of fun in the mountains.
Oh my God. Oh, it's loose.